Morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Abdullah Deji, popular known as the Good Minded Educator, and I'm super excited and delighted to welcome you to the part 2 of this Goal Setting Masterclass for educators. So, in the first part, I explained that you should audit your 2021, and I give you 20 questions that you should sincerely answer before you set your goals. Now, we're moving on to setting your goals for 2022. So here I'm going to be sharing with you some things you need to know about goals. Okay, things you must know about your goals and how you should set your goals. So let's get into it. All right. So first thing, so what we're going to be talking about here, we're going to be talking about some topics on that. Be clear on your goals, how to be clear on your goals. One, how to set smart goals, where to set goals in, and types of goals. Okay, now first thing, be clear on your goals. The first problem I see people have is that most times they set wishes, not goals. And what's the difference between wish and a goal? Everyone wants something good. That's wish. Everyone wish to have something good. Everyone wish to have a better 2021. But guess what? Better 2022. Now let me use a scenario. Everyone wish to be rich. But is everybody that is rich? Yeah, you know that. You know the answer. No. So what that means is that if people are rich by wish, that means everybody will be rich. But people are not rich by wish. So if you want, so it's more than wish. So you don't just wish. You have to set goals. And what's the difference between goals and wish? Wish is just something you want to achieve. You want it. Yeah, you want it. Maybe because of other people want it or you just want it. Goal is something you want. Is a wish that you have a plan for. Goal is something you have decided, I want to do this and this is how I'm going to achieve it. That's the difference between goal and wish. So you are a secondary school, you're a teacher now. You have never earned 10,000 naira before in your life. Then you said, okay, 2022 is my year of unprecedented favor, unmerited grace. I want to earn 20 million naira. Where you want to take them? Actually, it's possible. It's something God can do, but it's not realistic. That's the difference between wish and goals. So you have to have a plan. Okay, how do you plan to achieve 20 million naira? So you don't just wish alone. Goals is anything you want to achieve. You have a plan, you have a deadline, you know how to achieve it, you know what you're going to do to get it done. That's goal. So if you have set a goal before, go back and check and tick those wishes off. If there are wishes there, turn them to goals. Just wish you have this thing, turn them to goals. Okay? Have a plan of action, set a deadline for it. Okay? Now the second thing is have a strong why. Okay, for any goal you want to achieve, if you don't have a reason for it, you don't feel motivated. Goal itself actually give you a sense of direction, give you a sense of purpose, give you the motivation you needed. But even without a why for your goal, there won't be any motivation. So there's a saying that says, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, I'm going to give you two quotes that you know very well. They say, when there is a will, there's a way. But what they don't remember to tell you is what give you will. What actually produces will is your why. So when you have a strong why, you will have a strong will, and your will is going to give you a strong way. So without a strong why, forget about it. No will. It's not a joke. I'm not joking. Seriously. But there is no will. So get a strong why, and then all the material you need will come to you in 2022, and it's going to open a path to you, open ways for you. Now the second thing is, there's a thing I always say, when the going get tough, only the tough going. Yes, very, very important. Very, very true. Honest saying. But what you don't remember to tell you, it works make the tough person tough. Yeah, have you ever think about it? What differentiates people that are tough and people that are not tough? It is their purpose. It's their why. It's the reason they start. So if the reason you are doing something is tough, you'll be tough. And you will keep going, even when the going get tough and rough. But if the reason you start is not tough enough, guy, you will not be tough. You will not be tough when the going get tough or rough. You won't keep going. Okay, now very, very important. 3 pieces of setting goals. One is that it must be personal. Don't set someone else's goal. Don't set goal because someone else wants to. Someone is setting goals, and then because of that, you too you're setting goals. Someone else wants to buy a Ferrari in 2022, so you too want to buy a Ferrari. Someone else wants to go and get a first class in mathematics, so you too want to get the first class in math. No, you have your own life. Everybody come with their own destiny. Everyone come with their own uniqueness. Sit down. Don't copycat. Don't imitate people. Don't photocopy. Everybody is taking. Don't try to copy anybody. Be yourself. Yes, I hope you like the way I'm talking. So I'm very passionate about this, and I actually want to see, though I'll be saying, but I'm very, very serious about this. Okay, so please set your own goals. Set your goals. Don't say because someone is setting goals of 10 million, you just want to set a goal of 10 million. You are not getting. You're not you. You are not them. They are not you. You are you. They are they. So set your own goals. Set your own goals. Check before you set goals. Be realistic. Check your ability. Check what you can achieve. Because the problem is when your goals are too big, you're going to be overwhelmed, and you'll not be able to do anything. That's why you will not see a teacher unless that teacher is mad that will come and give calculus. I mean calculus, work that even secondary school struggle with, work that even university students find hard doing sometimes. You know, so a teacher will come and give it to nursery one student. You feel like, is this teacher crazy? That's it. You go from simple to complex, go from known to unknown. Okay, so don't set a goal that will be too big for you, that will overwhelm you. Set a considerably big goal. I emphasize on that word, considerably big goals. Both are very important. You have to set the goal that will stretch you, but not too much. It's like a rubber band. If you stretch a rubber band too much, what is it going to do? It's going to cut. But if you're stretching a little, you see that you keep expanding till you get elastic limit. But you don't have elastic limit. But if you stretch yourself, there's a saying that say if you jump, you're going to fall. If you jump, you're going to fall. But if you grow, you're going to stay there. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so you have to set your own personal goal. Then positive. When you're setting your goals, don't use negative terms. Don't say I don't want to be poor. No, no. Your subconscious mind. There's I listened to an audio book recently, and it's saying your subconscious mind does not have a sense of humor. It doesn't know yes. It doesn't know no. What it knows is tell me to do this, I do it. So when you tell something, I don't have to have small. I don't want to have small money. What is hearing is I want to have small money. I don't want to do poorly in my exam. What is hearing is I want to do poorly. So always set positive goals. Turn your I don't want to be rich to I don't want to be poor to I want to be rich. I don't want to fail my exam to I want to pass in my exam. I don't want to make small money. Turn it to I want to make big money. Okay. Then present. When you're setting your goals, set it in the present form. Okay, set in the present form. Okay. So don't set it as if in the past. Don't set it as in don't say I will do this. No, don't say it. Say it as if you have done it. Say it as if you're doing it. Okay, now that's it. Be clear on your goals. Then the next thing is setting smart goals. So what does smart mean? Smart means different things to different people. Okay, but this is how I prefer to use my own smart. S is specific. When you're setting your goals, be specific. Okay, no, be clear on what you want to achieve. Be very specific. Okay, don't say I want to make more money in 2021. Say I want to make 500,000 in 2022. I want to make 1 million in 2022. That's specific. Measurable. Okay, you have to know how you know when you have achieved it. So you have to have a way of knowing. Okay, how do you measure? Okay, how do you measure? So I want to do this. You have to be able to measure it. How will you know when you have achieved the goal? That has to be measurable. So you don't just do it and then you don't know you have achieved it. Okay, then achievable. This is very important. So when you're setting your goals, don't set too big goals as I explained earlier. Make sure that you check your ability, check what you can do, check your resources, check your ability, check your capacity, check everything. Check yes, and then set a goal that will stretch you a bit, but not too much. Okay, not too much. If you have not earned 500,000 naira before, don't go and set the goal of earning 10 million naira. Okay, there's no magic. Remember, if you jump, you will fall, but if you climb or grow, you will stay there. Okay, set something that's going to stretch you a little bit, but that will not overwhelm you. Then relevant, don't just set any goal. That's it. Set a goal that's relevant to where you are going in life. You are studying medicine. You are setting goal of reading 44 books on law. It concern you. I take concern you. I don't understand. Okay, so you have to set a goal that is related to where you are going, and that's why when you're setting goals, before you even set your goals, the first goal you should set is your becoming goal. Who do you want to be by the end of 2022? Okay, so that should give you the direction. Who do you want to be? And then any goal you want to set should point you to that direction. Don't just set any goal. Set a goal that's relevant to what you want to be and how you want to be in the future. Time bound. Any goal you're setting, you must put a timeline. Don't just say I want to make 20 million in 2020. Don't just say I want to make 20 million. Put a date. I want to make 20 million before the end of 2021. I want to make 10 million by the first quarter of 2022. Yes, set a deadline. Have a deadline for it. A goal without a deadline is still a wish. A goal without a deadline, a goal without a deadline is just a dream. You're just dreaming. So put a deadline to it. All right, fantastic. So let's move on. Okay, so areas to set goals. So these are areas that you can set goals in. Financial goals, set a financial goal. How much money do you want to earn in 2022? Set it. Your income goal, personal development goals. That means how are you going to improve on yourself? How many books are you going to read? How many trainings are you going to attend? What books are you going to read? Which area are you going to read books in? Which area are you going to attend trainings on? Which area do you want to improve yourself in 2022? Okay, set the goals. What other skills do you want to learn in 2022? Write it down, know it, plan. How do you go about acquiring it? Plan it. Relationship goals. What type of relationship do you want to build in 2022? Okay, how do you want to relate with your family? How do you want to relate with friends? What type of friends, what type of people do you want to have in your network, in your circle in 2022? Write it down. Now, business goals. How do you want to promote your business? How do you want to increase your visibility, your business? What other step? What step do you want to take in your business? How do you want to make your business more known to more people? Set goals for your business. What level? What level of goal do you want in your business by the end of 2022? Set it. Then you have spiritual goals. How do you want to connect with your creator? Yes, it's very, very important. It's coming last, but actually it's the first. Okay, how do you want to connect with your creator? You have to connect. You have to have a good relationship with God, regardless of your faith. Whether you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, you're traditional, anywhere, but you just have to understand that there's someone there, there's a supreme being there that created you. Okay, so you have to acknowledge that fact, and then you have to build a relationship with him, because without him you're nothing. Okay, you are nothing. There's nothing you can do without him. All right. Now, types of goal, very, very important. So most people, this is not something that most people talked about. Actually, I've seen just one person talking about it, and that's Mrs. Edwin Edewo. So you make the difference. You differentiate between end goal and means goal. Now, end goals are things you want to achieve. They are the things that you want to achieve. But means goal, they are goals that they are not actually what you want to they are not actually the main thing you want to achieve, but you have to actually achieve them before you can achieve an end goal. Most of the time, money is not a main goal. Most of us don't want money. Let's say I want to buy a car now. A car is an end goal, but then the car is 2 million naira, or the car is 5 million naira. So that 5 million naira is a means goal, but I have to make 5 million naira before I can buy a car. Okay, so when you set the goals of 5 million naira at that particular time, the 5 million naira is a means goal. Okay, and then the end goal is what? To buy a car. Right? Even that 5 million naira also can also set a goal to be calling 10 people every day that can pay you 10 people that can pay you 500,000. So that will give you 500 million. That's a goal. It's a means goal also. And then the end goal. So at the end of every means goal, there's an end. There's a reason. So the reason for achieving a means goal is the end goal. Okay, so you have to know that. So any goal you are setting, you have to know, is it a means goal or an end goal? So it's very, very important. That's why we're going to be stopping in this. I hope you gain value. I hope you learn a lot. In the next video, I'm going to share with you things that you can do to actually achieve your goal. I'm going to be sharing you some formula to work on your goals. So by this time, when you're done with this video, take your pen and paper, set your goals, set it in these areas: financial goals, personal development goals, relationship goals, business goals, spiritual goals. And also set it in more areas depending on what you want to achieve in 2022. Thank you so much, and have a fantastic. I wish you the best in 2022. I'm going to be at the top, and that's where I want to see you. Okay, let's meet at the top.